The White House is dialing up the pressure on the communist dictatorship in Venezuela. The administration announcing another round of sanctions today, making it harder for the Maduro regime and its state-run oil company to borrow money while its country is crippled by poverty and unrest. National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster says the U.S. is working with allies in the region to resolve the situation by peaceful means for now.
We always look at a broad range of contingencies and how this might evolve in the future. But obviously any decision would be in conjunction with our partners in the region, and no military actions are anticipated in the near future.
For more on Venezuela and other global hotspots, including breaking information on North Korea, we are joined by retired four-star General Jack Keane, a Fox News military analyst. General, good to see you. Let me ask, first of all, what would justify military action in Venezuela?
Well, I can't see any military action unless they started to take extreme measures against their own people or against a neighboring country. But I think what everyone is so concerned about is Maduro is becoming one of the world's top dictators now.
Yeah.
You know, as he's rewriting the Constitution to give himself ultimate power, and that obviously takes away the vote from the people themselves. So there's two alternatives if he's a completely unacceptable leader as the years go by and the people are economically strangled. Is one, they take the armed insurrection themselves, and that's called insurgencies, and we're quite familiar with that,
sure.
Obviously. And the other is his military. And we're not going to advocate either one of those things as part of U.S. foreign policy, but certainly either one of those things are on the horizon, to be sure.
Well, let me throw out one thing that's troublesome to a lot of people, which is that the vice president of Venezuela is a guy named Tarek al-Aissami. He is of Syrian descent. He's also in charge of, among other things, giving people passports, and apparently he's been giving a lot of passports to terrorists, or so say some reports from the region. Would that alone justify military action on our part?
I don't believe so. I really don't think we're seriously contemplating any military action here whatsoever.
Okay.
And I think it would just further complicate the problem. And I don't believe we have a single ally in the region who is advocating that themselves.
All right. Quickly, we have this breaking news from Korea where the North Koreans apparently sent off 3 short-range missiles. These are not ICBMs. And apparently it was a failure, the missile launch itself. That clearly, in my mind, was a reaction, or their attempted a reaction, to our military exercises with the South, right?
Yeah, that's clearly what this is. They always do something during these annual exercises that the United States and South Korea is conducting, just to remind them that they're opposed to these exercises as a matter of policy and principle. This is not in reaction to the statements that the president said about the ultimate impact on North Korea if they did something that provoked the United States. It's not a part of that. Quite frankly, North Korea has toned down some of its rhetoric and also has not taken any serious ballistic testing since those statements have been made. I doubt seriously if that'll last for a while longer, because I think ultimately he's going to conduct his 6th nuclear test within the next several weeks or months.
But in just 10 seconds we have left, we should just ignore what happened tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. And the less talking about it, the better. And our exercises are going to be conducted, and they bear a lot of fruit. We're actually testing a lot of important plans dealing with North Korea and how we would fight them and how we would depose that regime. So those are very serious exercises.
Good. Terrific stuff. General Jack Keane, great to see you. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend.